Hey guys, I just wanted to do this little review of the VR headset I recently got. It's called the Favolcano Illusion Mask. It fits 3.5 to, I think it said 6-inch devices. You can see my little reflection in the oily front cover. But anyways, it is ultimately cheap plastic. Got the latch for placing the device here. There's little suction cups, and it does hold very well. I've used my iPhone 6 with it several times. It's got cutouts on the side here with a little foam blocking it so light doesn't come in on either side. One's right in the middle here, and the other one is here, kind of on the lower left. It's got bigger lenses than the Google Cardboard. Of course, head strap. They're adjustable, for viewing angle, we move them in and out. It does fit the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus, like I said, but the only thing is these port holes on the side do not line up in any way. Well, it lines up with the charger, but that's it. But to be honest, who's going to be using this headset with a charger tied to the wall or a computer while doing virtual reality, especially if you're going to be looking around and stuff? Of course, you could get a 6-foot cable, but I digress. As I was saying, the only problem I have with this is, you can't use headphones with it unless you have Bluetooth headphones. That's a different story. But wired headphones, you can't use with this device. At least not using the iPhone 6 because of how thin it is. Because actually, if I can get it open, half of the iPhone 6's headphone jack sits just below the little plastic line, as you can see here. So no headphones for me. And it's very hard to get it out sometimes. You almost feel like you're gonna bend your phone, which I have to check every time I use it. But anyways, yeah, I was literally just checking it. Another thing, it doesn't have the little click thing for the Google Cardboard app, which is now on iOS. Let's see. It actually has, if I can get it to tilt right, it actually has lines, as you can see, on either side of the device, and on the top and bottom. The one on the bottom is not that long, but you really don't need it. You really just need the top one to line up the middle divider for the left and right viewing sides. So yeah, it's cheap plastic. I got it for, I think, $13 on Amazon. The only downside to it for me is that while it's got cushioning all around the eye part, there's none for the nose. And unless it's just the size of my head, because the back of my head is flat, or I don't know what, but I've noticed that when I am wearing the headset with my phone in it, and you will notice too if you have a heavy headset. I mean, I'm using an iPhone 6, so I mean, iPhone 6 is not that heavy. But anything heavier than an iPhone 6, you will feel it pressed down on your nose, and like here, it almost cuts off your breathing. So entirely up to you. If you can find something to put here to pull the device up slightly off of your nose, it'd be great. But otherwise, I don't have a device in here, so it's hard to show, but otherwise it just kind of pushes down on your nose. Without the device in, the only light that does get in is down here, unless you have protruding cheekbones, like some people may have. Some light will get in, but as far as the device itself inside, you will not get any light. The only light inside the device will be like immediate from your phone itself. That's it. That's my little review of the Favolcano illusion mask. There's also the Rytech 3D mask, I think it's called. But yeah, that's it. Um, there is also the Rytech 3D, whatever it's called. There's like a version 2 that actually has the little click thing for the Google Cardboard. Um, Considering VR is still relatively in its infancy, sorry, hey Siri activated on my phone. But anyways, again, considering VR is in its infancy, there is hardly any decent apps for VR. It's mostly just you watch a video of like you're on a roller coaster and you can look around, and that's really about it. And there's like some horror stuff. There's two I wouldn't say good games, but good enough to play the headset where you can look around and use a Bluetooth controller. I've got my iPhone jailbroken, so I can use a PlayStation controller. So yeah, I mean, there's very few games. It's mostly you just look around as the whole. There's like a video going on. There's some apps that allow you to view 2D movies in a 3D space, so it's like you're in a theater. And of course, you could just watch regular 3D movies with this thing, just playing it through the media player app. So yeah, that's it. $13 on eBay. Peace out. Rate, comment, subscribe.